Hello everyone, especially to our instructress, Ms. Dunaluduy, and to my classmates. Have a pleasant day to all of us. My name is Norlie Jane Galing. I'm here today to discuss my topic in operations management about RFID or radio frequency identification technology, optimizing the supply chain and challenges, purchasing, ethics of purchasing, supplier management. RFID stand for Radio Frequency Identification Technology, uses radio waves to identify people or objects. There are a device that read information contained in wireless device or tag from a distance without making any physical contact or requiring a line of sight. RFID, a wireless technology that uses transmitted radio signal to tag an item in order to track and trace its movement without human intervention, has superior capabilities over barcodes and promises. Many supply chain benefits, such as reduction in shrinkage, efficient handling of materials, increased product availability, and improved asset management. RFID, a radio frequency identification technology, offers exciting possibilities. It solves some of the biggest problems in supply chain management, like collecting, managing, and analyzing large sums of data, keeping labor costs low, optimizing operational costs, using working capital effectively, mitigating security risk, adhering to regulatory and compliance standards. Radio frequency technology is an upfront investment and it's not a cheap one. Before implementing an RFID solution, assess your budget and define your business goals and priorities. RFID is pretty cool and it brings serious potential to transform your business, but it all comes at a cost. RFID will play a role in tightening up operations. Data is a king, and collecting in all real time can mean the difference between a boatload of damaged goods and averting a disaster. Characteristic of RFID technology: radio frequency identification is wireless. It provides unique identification to an object. It traces and tracks objects. Example of companies using radio frequency identification in supply chain management: 1. Amazon, 2. BJC Healthcare, 3. Inditex, and 4. General Steel. Optimizing supply chain. Supply chain optimization aims to ensure the optimal operation of a manufacturing and distribution supply chain. This includes the optimal placement of inventory within the supply chain, minimizing operating costs, including manufacturing costs, transportation costs, and distribution costs. Optimization often involves the application of mathematical modeling techniques using computer software. 5 ways to optimize supply chain management. Improve collaboration between manufacturer, supplier, and retailer for demand data, driven forecasting and inventory management. First, think globally but act locally. Second, focus on core strengths and outsource all other activities. Third, improve collaboration between manufacturer, supplier, and retailer for demand data, driven forecasting and inventory management. Fourth, utilize mobile-based technology. Fifth, build a responsive supply chain. Purchasing is the procurement of the materials, supplies, machines, tools, and operation of manufacturing plant. The key issues involved in purchasing are quantity, quality, time, and place. Objectives: to avail the materials, supplies, and equipment at the minimum possible cost, to ensure the continuous flow of production, to increase the assist turnover, to develop the alternate sources of supply, to establish and maintain the good relations with the suppliers, to achieve maximum integration with the other departments, to train and develop the personnel. Purchase interface. Check for user ability to make purchases. Starts the process purchases and check with the online service to get a list of previously made purchase. Centralized purchase refers to purchasing all the requirements under the central point of the organization. Centralized purchasing is suitable in case where the organization runs one plant. It will bring about economies of purchasing and buying in small lots will avoid. Decentralized purchase refers to the purchasing of requirements of each production center in our organization. Decentralized purchasing is just the reverse of centralized purchasing. This is suitable for organization running more than one plant. Decentralized purchasing is quite flexible and can quickly adjust following the requirements of a particular plant. Ethics of purchasing. Ethical conduct in purchasing. When interacting with suppliers, procurement should treat them in fair and unbiased manner. Procurement professionals must conduct their business practices in the most ethical manner. Failing to abide the ethical practices can lead to immoral and illegal practices such as bribery, favoritism, illegal sourcing. The immediate reaction to the idea of unsatisfactory procurement ethics is that it will be damaging for public relations. If those ethics become public knowledge, leaders have to make sure that actions are taken to follow proper ethics, as this can only contribute to the success of any business. Ethics play a major role in procurement and are considered more important as technology and consumer behavior change. Being ethical means being in accordance with the rules or standards for right conduct or practice, especially the standards of a profession. Supplier management. Supplier management is the process that ensures the value is received for the money that an organization spends with its suppliers. Effective supplier management makes sure that several activities occur, including establishing policies to govern suppliers, establishing a proper relationship, managing the requirements, and communicating clearly with the suppliers is essential to the organization, which means a comprehensive supplier management policy is required because these supplies play a part in the smooth running of an organization. It's important for both supplier and organization to engage properly and effectively. The objective of supplier management is to ensure that all contracts with suppliers support the needs of the business. Effective supplier management is an effective supplier management process that allows you to derive maximum value of your business requirements. It also gives you a competitive edge. It enables you to achieve cost savings through improved goods and services quality that determine the bottom line. Effective supplier management activities. First, establishing policies to govern suppliers. Negotiating and agreeing upon legal contracts between the purchasing organization and its suppliers. Suppliers produce goods and services in line with agreed expectation. And last, contracts with supplier match business needs. This is my question. How the radio frequency identification help the company to manage their supply chain efficiency? And that's all. Thank you.